Get ready, NASCAR fans, as we uncover the dark side of NASCAR's enigmatic character, Kyle Busch. An intriguing journey through the life of the racing legend awaits, along with heated courtroom debates and shocking confessions. Make sure you don't miss a single turn by subscribing right now and coming along for the thrilling ride that is Kyle Busch's chaotic, unedited, and completely engrossing racing story. Your front row seat to the NASCAR drama awaits. Number 8 on the list is Kyle Busch and family's mall shooting escape. Kyle Busch and his family successfully survived the upsetting episode at the Mall of America, exiting uninjured after an unidentified assailant fired shots. Bloomington police carefully searched the area for the culprit, restoring order to the scene soon before 6 p.m. on Thursday. According to the police, the disturbance began with a fight between two groups inside a store, which resulted in one group leaving and a member of that group shooting 3 shots. In a video circulating on Twitter, Busch is seen quietly bringing his kid, Brexton, away from the chaos, their hands tightly entwined. Kyle's wife, Samantha Busch, shared moments of delight on her Instagram story before providing a heartfelt update following the tragedy. She shifted to the hard reality of the shooting after highlighting their son's victory in a youth racing event and fantastic roller coaster rides the previous day. Samantha addressed the event saying, "If you're seeing the news about the Mall of America, we got out and are safe," before making a poignant plea for the protection of everyone within the mall. Samantha's comments, "squeezing the family a little tighter today," capture the incident's significant impact, emphasizing the need for unity and resilience in the face of unforeseen misfortune. Number 7, Kyle Busch's Courtroom Showdown, the felon's twist and unprecedented verdict. Renowned NASCAR driver Kyle Busch faced a legal showdown in an Iredell County courtroom following his May 24 speeding ticket, where he reached 128 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. Dressed in a dark suit, Busch, a 2-time Cup Points leader, arrived at court accompanied by attorney Cliff Holmesley, amidst the backdrop of a courtroom affected by a 5.8 magnitude earthquake. Holmesley passionately defended Busch, acknowledging the speeding violation but vehemently challenging the reckless driving charge. Holmesley strategically used visuals, presenting the rarity of the Lexus LFA driven by Busch for the day and emphasizing Busch's role in charitable organizations like Brakes. He juxtaposed Busch's case with lenient outcomes for others caught speeding, including a convicted felon, highlighting what he perceived as inequity in treatment. In a surprising turn, Busch took responsibility, expressing remorse and commitment to using his experience to educate young drivers. The judge, acknowledging Busch's positive contributions, delivered a mixed verdict: a 45-day license revocation, a suspended 30-day jail sentence, a $1,000 fine, 30 hours of community service with breaks, and 1 year of unsupervised probation. Notably, the judge deferred judgment on the reckless driving charge, treating it separately for the time being. Number 6. Kyle Busch claims his brother's ex-girlfriend is a skilled assassin. Kyle Busch, a NASCAR driver known as the Outlaw, claims that his brother Kurt Busch's ex-girlfriend Patricia Driscoll is a trained assassin who has carried out secret operations internationally. Under interrogation by his attorney, Rusty Hardin, Busch maintained his belief despite Driscoll's denial, dismissing her accusations as fake movie script material. In court, Busch attempted to depict Driscoll as a scorned woman out to destroy his career, emphasizing her alleged assassination status. Busch recalled instances in which Driscoll left in camouflage clothing only to return in a blood-spattered evening gown, claiming involvement in missions throughout Central and South America and Africa. Driscoll, who denies Busch's claims as an attempt to undermine her credibility, previously told a personal assistant about being taken up and slammed at the Mexican border while working, which was judged far-fetched. Driscoll and her counsel did not contradict the testimony during the 4-day hearing. The legal battle includes assault claims against Busch, who is suspected of assaulting Driscoll in Dover, with a separate criminal investigation underway. Driscoll's move from seeking reconciliation to expressing the aim to destroy him complicates the case. Number 5. In the Fast Lane, Kyle Busch's mental battles. Fox Sports unveiled a compelling short film, Driver Pressure, delving into the inner struggles of NASCAR drivers. The film features prominent figures like Kurt Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Bubba Wallace, and Austin Dillon. Busch, reflecting on his early racing days, exposes the prevalent culture of suppressing mental health issues in the racing world. The video captures Busch's poignant response to the sacrifice question, revealing his isolated upbringing focused on school and garage work, shedding light on the unspoken challenges faced by drivers under the relentless pressure of the competition. Number 4. As for Kyle Busch's emotional outbursts, he says they're in his DNA. Kyle Busch, acknowledging his sporadic emotional outbursts, once attributed them to his genes, exemplified by an incident at the 2017 Charlotte Motor Speedway press conference where he angrily dropped the microphone. His career has seen multiple such episodes, notably purposely crashing into Ron Hornaday Jr. in 2011, leading to a NASCAR ban. Amid the personal and professional battles in his racing journey, Busch discussed coping mechanisms, emphasizing the vital support from family and friends that sustains his mental well-being, while navigating the emotional toll of NASCAR's challenges. Number 3. Kyle Busch's unfiltered expressions. No holds barred in NASCAR's leader. Kyle Busch, the assertive leader of NASCAR's Sprint Cup, makes no secret of his opinions. Whether critiquing pit performance or candidly sharing thoughts on fellow drivers, Busch epitomizes a Kyle's way or the highway mentality. In the world of racing, Busch's boldness is unmatched. Unfazed by competition, he embraces aggression to secure victory, facing teammates or even his own brother without hesitation. For Busch, the mantra, "If you're not first, you're last," isn't just a saying, it's a way of racing. Number 2. Wreaking havoc on NASCAR icons. Busch's fearless approach has consequences, notably taking out NASCAR icons like Dale Earnhardt Jr. and sparking discontent from drivers like Pablo Montoya. Unapologetic in his actions, Busch's refusal to back down amplifies the love-hate relationship fans have with him. As NASCAR's undisputed #1 driver, Busch evokes strong emotions. Much like the dislike for the undefeated Patriots or Kobe Bryant, Busch's polarizing presence amplifies the entertainment value of NASCAR. The very traits that stir controversy are the ones that make him a captivating figure, enhancing the sport's drama each week. Last and number 1 on the list is NASCAR star Kyle Busch arrested with a firearm in Mexico. Kyle Busch was arrested in Cancun for possessing a handgun during a January vacation. A Mexican judge ruled against him. In a spectacular change of events, the Mexican state of Quintana Roo's Prosecutor General's office disclosed that the racing icon, Kyle Thomas B., faced arrest on January 27th at Cancun International Airport. The state's watchful National Guard discovered a weapon stashed in his luggage. As Busch attempted to return to the United States, the stunning discovery of the weapon resulted in charges of carrying a handgun without a license and possessing cartridges designed solely for the armed forces. Busch acknowledged his transgression days later and faced the rapid and definitive judgment of a Mexican magistrate, who sentenced him to 3.5 years in prison. The consequences of this sentence remain unknown. The racing legend was also fined a significant amount of money, 20,748 pesos. Busch took to social media to confront the situation, frankly admitting the gravity of his acts and dubbing them a mistake. As we talked about the Kyle Busch controversies, let's not forget about Kurt Busch. He too got arrested for his reckless driving. In 2005, NASCAR driver Kurt Busch was detained on suspicion of driving under the influence and was cited for reckless driving following an encounter with the police near the racetrack where he was scheduled to compete on Sunday. Busch was stopped at night while attempting to avoid another car and running a stop sign about 2 miles from Phoenix International Speedway. The deputy who pulled him over detected the smell of alcohol, but Busch declined to perform standard field sobriety tests. He did, however, agree to a field breath alcohol test, which indicated the presence of alcohol. Subsequently, the deputy transported Busch to the raceway, where a sheriff's facility was located, to conduct another breath test. Unfortunately, the machine at the location failed, leading the deputy to issue a citation for reckless driving, and Busch was released. Chagola, the spokesperson, mentioned that Busch was driving around 60 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone, and when the deputy attempted to pull him over, there was a delay. Busch's response, when finally stopped, was described as argumentative and uncooperative, prompting the deputy to call for a supervisor. Later, Busch issued a statement apologizing to the sheriff's department for the incident. Despite the controversy, the reigning Nextel Cup champion was in Phoenix to participate in the Checker Auto Parts 500 on Sunday, qualifying 17th for the race and currently standing 8th in points for the season. Jack Roush stated that he had not discussed the incident with Busch or his representatives and was unaware of the facts surrounding the situation. When asked about the potential impact on Crown Royal, Busch's sponsor, Roush, suggested that it could be an issue if the allegations proved to be true. As we cross the finish line of Kyle Busch's thrilling narrative, don't miss a beat of the racing saga. Hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more gripping stories from the world of NASCAR. If you've enjoyed the ride, show some love by smashing that like button. Until next time, race fans, stay revved up.